All right, I'm Nick. It is day 4. We have the Taurus GX2. We've put 300 rounds through it so far. We did have a light primer strike, but we're going to put that light primer strike on the ammo. I probably have one light primer strike on this Fiocchi range ammo every 2,000 rounds. It did go off without any issues the second time we tried to fire it. I don't think that we'll have any more of those issues. I think that's an isolated problem with the light primer strike, in my opinion. But look, I'm just an average dude. I like to shoot guns. I'm just giving you guys a viewpoint with no editing of what happens when you buy a new gun and put 1,000 rounds through it, okay? It's a learning experience for me. You guys may have more knowledge than I do. That's okay. I love reading your comments. And the best way to help the channel, support the channel, is like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. So we got the cardboard out here. That's just at 6-7 yards. It's pretty close today. We got some steel. It's probably off camera for the most part because of a terrible parking job. We're just going to see how we do. So that's right. I talked about yesterday, I shot the gun right. And just coming out here and grabbing the gun, I feel like my support hand, I kind of driving the gun to the right. I'm not aiming. Okay, there's no aiming there. I'm just pointing the gun and pulling the trigger. And I can tell by how I'm gripping the gun, if I get my support hand in this little groove right here, if my palm of my hand gets in there, I actually kind of push the gun to the right. And I mentioned that in the videos the last 2 days, that when I felt like when I was really trying to control the recoil, that I was trending right. But if I just point the gun, most of those are center hits, okay? Front sight, I have no idea where it was. I've talked about it a bunch. I prefer to buy a weapon or shoot a weapon that I can just point it and shoot the gun. That's what I want to see. If anything bad happened in my life, I assume that I am just going to point and shoot. I want something that points well for me. That's what I want to see. That's all 26 rounds. The first one's definitely trended to the right, a little high, a little low there, but that's not bad, in my opinion, for pulling a gun out. I don't warm up, okay? There's no off-camera script here. This is my lunch break. I just come out here, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not upset about that. I feel like you should be able to do that with the gun that you every day carry, okay? So I'm going to fast forward to reloading, and then we'll go back to rambling and shooting. Now, I talked about comparing this to the GX4. If I'm not crazy, I believe someone said the GX4 has interchangeable backstraps, which may allow my support hand to get a little bit better grip on there. So I probably am going to look into it just out of curiosity. Had a bunch more comments about Taurus. In the first couple of videos, we had a lot of feedback about how Taurus, their lifetime warranty and their customer service department has been really good lately. Yesterday, we had a comment about how Taurus's customer service wasn't so good lately. You'd like that to all be even information and all be the same, but it's just not a reality of the world we live in. I don't have any experience with the customer service, so I can't say anything. I do know you guys have saw every round through the gun. We haven't had any issues. Okay, I didn't aim. We're just pointing the gun. Probably aim with one hand though. Those are all over there. They're all, except for one, they're all 8-inch plates. That's a 7x11 target. Two to the chest, one to the head. Oh, falling apart. I think it points well, and I think you get used to shooting it. I said it in the first video. I was pointing it low originally. I realized that the trending right was really when I tried to bear down, and I think that's just my support hand. When I grab the gun and I do this, I can feel the gun kind of move, the rear of the gun move to the left. That's just me looking for surface area on the gun. If I just put my hand over the top right here, my palms on my fingers, I don't have that issue. The gun is super soft shooting, so having the world's best support hand grip is just not necessarily needed, in my opinion. Okay, for this gun, every gun's different. Everybody's hands are different though. So let's reload. All right, we're reloaded again. It's a wet and rainy day out here, so I'm trying to get through it pretty quick today. We'll be 400 rounds. I don't think we're going to have any more malfunctions. Remember, the gun hasn't been cleaned or lubed. That's not like a bragging event. That is just a, let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. You know, gun does have a chamber indicator, which is important to some people. Sometimes people put a red dot, not an option here. Complain about the chamber indicator getting their glass dirty. Not important if you don't have no glass. To the chest, one to the head. That's what I'd like to see out of a gun. If you can run the gun well, you're really just pointing. You see a lot of these guys, and they shoot incredible bill drills, and they are incredible shots, but really, they're not aiming a lot of time. Their hand-eye coordination is just really, really good. It's impressive to see, but face it, the more you shoot, it's a point. So it's all mechanics. I didn't see the head at all. Missed that one. I think that's important to consider. The more you go over and you shoot a gun, you become better at fundamentals, and it really is pointing and shooting. Unless you're shooting something that is far away, then obviously you got an aim. But even if you're shooting far away, the target can be as far as you want it to be. When you naturally point, they're going to point right to the target, and then it's just making sure everything is right. Obviously, something like this close, you can go fast, and you have a much larger margin of error, okay? Let's fast forward through reloading. All right, reloaded. I'm going to touch on that hand-eye coordination thing again. The guys who are shooting crazy fast bill drills or like, you know, professional shooters, not me. I'm just a random guy, okay? Those dudes' hand-eye coordination is subpar. They're probably good at a lot of stuff, like a lot of random things. You throw them a ball, they're probably going to catch it. Hand-eye coordination goes a long way. Being able to point and know where your hand is pointing is an important thing. Everybody's built different, but years and years of practice for those guys is what makes them good at what they do. Those are all perfect shots right there. We haven't actually tested the safety. The safety does function properly. No matter how hard you pull the trigger. All right, another 100 rounds down. That's 400 rounds through the GX2. No issues. I don't think we're going to have any issues. And honestly, it's super impressive. I can't stress that enough. I think we really do live in the golden age of pistols, or even rifles for that matter. There are so many awesome choices. All of the technology has been refined. Everybody at the end of the day, striker fire guns, they're pretty much all the same. Some are more tactical. You know, they look cooler. They're more aesthetically pleasing. And the price is higher, okay? But as function goes, for 300 bucks, this thing is phenomenal, okay? I don't know. I don't know what else there is to say about it. We're going to keep shooting it, though. I don't think we have any malfunctions. I enjoy reading the comments. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Thanks for watching.